weed, aka cannabis, and the medicinal ingredients. Most of you have heard about CBD or cannabidiol, but there's over 100 different non-psychoactive cannabinoids in this plant, and many of those are beneficial. What are those other different cannabinoids, and can they really help your dog or cat? Are you looking to learn more about natural pet health and wellness? You've come to the right place. Click the link to subscribe to Veterinary Secrets. There's over 100 different ingredients in the cannabis plant. All of us know about THC. It's a psychoactive portion of the cannabis plant, not really used in our dogs and cats. The next most common cannabinoid that is most well known is CBD or cannabidiol. CBD has been well studied. It's been shown to be beneficial for pain. It's been shown to be beneficial for seizure control. It's a natural anti-inflammatory. It can help with inflammatory bowel disease, allergic skin disease, even feline urinary tract disease. We've seen some real big benefits helping it decrease anxiety in our dogs and cats. And benefit number 5 is key to helping the immune system, both with immune support, i.e. fighting things like cancer, and immune modulating, as in decreasing an overactive immune system, as in autoimmune disease. But then there's all these other cannabinoids. And because Dr. Jones' CBD for dogs and cats is a whole plant extract, it includes not only CBD, but also small amounts of some of these other beneficial cannabinoids. And we know that's important because of the entourage effect. What that means is some of these other cannabinoids, they are working together. It's called synergistically working together, producing this entourage effects. So yes, you can have an isolate of just a CBD isolate, but when you add in some of these other beneficial cannabinoids, even in small amounts, ultimately it can be more beneficial. Such as providing more pain relief for your dog that has arthritis. And these plant ingredients, these cannabinoids, they're working because all mammals, we have an ECS, an endocannabinoid system. What that means, it's a parallel system. It follows our lymph system. It follows our blood system. And our body naturally produces their own cannabinoids called endocannabinoids. Our bodies, our dog and cat's bodies, they naturally produce cannabinoids. So when we introduce plant cannabinoids, that's where we're seeing such a big positive effect in so many of the different dog and cat health conditions. The medicinal cannabinoids from the plant, they're binding to certain receptors, CB1, CB2 receptors, having their positive effects. So in general, CBD is seen to be extremely safe. It's very well tolerated. It's not affecting the organs, such as the NSAIDs, the anti-inflammatory drugs, which can damage the liver, the kidney. So when you see a natural product that is really beneficial, limited to no side effects, you've got a big upside, limited downside. That's why scientists now put more energy into studying some of the other cannabinoids, seeing how they can potentially help our dogs and cats. There's 3 in particular I want to talk about. Number 1, CBC or Cannabichromene. It is the second most concentrated cannabinoid found in cannabis after THC. CBC has been studied, it's been shown to be beneficial for pain, for inflammation. It's been shown to be neuroprotective, and even potentially beneficial, boosting the immune system, helping with the diseases such as cancer. Studies have shown that CBC, it has the ability to promote neurogenesis. That's the regrowth of new nervous tissue. This could be really important for animals that have cognitive dysfunction, i.e. dog or cat Alzheimer's. Or animals that have a neurologic injury or degenerative neurologic disorder such as degenerative myelopathy. Clearly, CBC, Cannabichromene, it's a beneficial cannabinoid. CBG or Cannabigerol is another non-psychoactive cannabinoid found within the cannabis plant. There's been a number of studies on CBG. A 2008 study on CBG found that it was even more effective for pain relief than THC. Researchers, they've studied it for glaucoma. That's where you see an increase in the eye pressure. In many of these dogs, you'll see their eyes actually start to bulge. It's a difficult condition to treat, but researchers have seen that THC and CBG can both decrease intraocular eye pressure. Researchers at the University of Naples saw it could be a key benefit in helping treat IBD or inflammatory bowel disease. CBG also has some important neuroprotective properties. There's a degenerative neurologic conditions our dogs can get called DM or degenerative myelopathy. And what it is, there's a loss of this myelin sheath here at the base of your dog's spine. So what we're seeing is these dogs, they lose the ability to properly walk. You might see them knuckle, they're folding over their paws. Clear neurologic degenerative condition, and there's just virtually nothing that can treat it. There's now some studies going on now looking at CBD in combination with CBG to be a potential treatment for DM or this degenerative myelopathy. And that'd be great news if that's the case, because there's just no good conventional options. The last cannabinoid I want to talk about is CBN or Cannabinol. CBN is a non-psychoactive cannabinoid and it forms as THC ages. It's been shown to be a good anti-inflammatory and it's now being studied as a potential treatment for rheumatoid arthritis. It's been seriously looked at as an alternative antibiotic and they've seen it to be effective against MRSA. This is methicillin-resistant Staph aureus. These are the serious antibiotic-resistant bacteria, and believe it or not, CBN, it was effective against them. CBN is considered a very safe, mild sedative, and it's also now being used as an appetite stimulant in our dogs and cats. In looking at all those other cannabinoids, I think the big key features you can tie in with all of them, they're all beneficial as far as offering pain relief, as far as decreasing inflammation, and being immune supportive, potentially helping your dog or cat with diseases such as cancer. They all have a great safety profile with minimal to no side effects. We now have a new cannabinoid blend. It includes CBD, CBC, CBG, and CBN. But you've heard about CBD, like why would you consider something else than just our CBD product? Here's how I would go about approaching it in my own experience. About 9 or 10 weeks ago, I happened to be skiing too fast, I cracked a rib. Ouch. The problem when you crack a rib is you do not sleep well. You lie on your back and you're like, ugh. Then you gotta roll to one side, you roll to the other. So then I got to try this, the Ultimate Cannabinoid Blend, which is going to have much higher levels of the other cannabinoids, higher CBC, higher CBG, higher CBN. And one of the big things that ties those all cannabinoids together is decreasing pain and inflammation. And that was my own experience. I felt so much better, I was finally able to sleep well. I was using it orally as well as using it topically. So your dog or cat is in pain, they're limping, they've got arthritis, you've tried CBD, it's helping, but maybe not quite enough. That's when you want to consider the Ultimate Cannabinoid Blend. Maybe they have an inflammatory disorder, such as allergic skin disease. If CBD hasn't helped, then you should consider the cannabinoid blend. Or your dog or cat has a serious disease and they need some serious immune system support, that is a great time to consider Ultimate Cannabinoid Blend. I give her 2 drops of the Ultimate Cannabinoid Blend, which she really, really likes. And she is much more happier. I really am seeing bigger benefits using the cannabinoid blend. And just in general, I'm just so happy that the cannabis plant, which doesn't really look like this, but this is my model plant for YouTube, produces such impressive, healing, natural products. They're safe, potentially so effective, just a great addition to your healing arsenal for your dog or cat. Thanks so much for watching this edition of Veterinary Secrets of the other healing cannabinoids for our dogs and cats. Click up there to subscribe, hit the bell to sign up for notifications, then when you click that link directly in the box below, I can send you a copy of my free book.